Bob opens his eyes and stares at the sky. No buildings, no roads, no phone signal. Just dust, fire, and a group of ancient humans looking at him like he is the weird one. Bob has landed 10,000 years in the past, and he's about to discover that everything he believes about love, marriage, and family is shockingly new. He watches a young man nearby carrying wood to a girl's family home every single day. Bob assumes this is very kind. A local elder explains the truth. That is the proposal. The man is proving he can provide. No dinner reservation, no flowers, just firewood and consistency. Bob nods slowly. Ancient Riz was practical. Here is the first big surprise. For most of human prehistory, finding a partner was not about attraction alone. It was about survival math. A good partner meant more food, better shelter, and a higher chance that your children would live to see next winter. Love could grow inside that. Sometimes it did not get a vote. Now Bob spots something strange. A baby is being fed by one woman, carried by another, and watched by a third. He assumes this child belongs to royalty. A grandmother nearby corrects him with a single look. That is just normal. Scientists call this cooperative breeding. Ancient children were raised by many hands. Mothers, grandmothers, siblings, and neighbors all shared the work. This is actually one reason humans became so social. A child with more helpers had a better chance of surviving. And grandmothers may have been the most important members of any group. Bob makes a joke about grandmothers. The grandmother looks at him once. Bob immediately apologizes. Then farming arrived and changed everything. About 12,000 years ago, humans began growing food and owning land. Suddenly, families could store grain, raise animals, and pass property to their children. The moment wealth entered the picture, marriage became more complicated. It was no longer just about two people. It became about family alliances, contracts, land, and inheritance. Bob thinks he is attending a wedding celebration. He is actually watching an ancient business negotiation with snacks. But here is what people always get wrong. Ancient people still felt love. We have poems of longing from Egypt. We have songs of jealousy from Mesopotamia. Hearts raced. People stared across firelight and forgot how words worked. The difference is that in most of history, romance and marriage were separate conversations. That surprises Bob more than anything. Now childbirth. Human birth is genuinely one of nature's toughest designs. Walking upright changed the shape of the pelvis. Big brains made baby heads large. The result is that humans have one of the most difficult births of any animal on Earth. Before modern medicine, this was extremely dangerous for both mother and child. Midwives were among the most important experts in the ancient world. They carried knowledge through generations. They knew herbs, positions, warning signs, and recovery. They may not have understood modern biology, but they understood bodies better than most scholars of their time. Bob looks for a hospital. History hands him a stool and a very serious midwife. Children in ancient foraging societies also lived very differently. They were never left alone in quiet rooms. They were carried, surrounded by people, and constantly watching adults. Play was actually training. Climbing, chasing, and pretending to hunt were secret lessons in balance, memory, and teamwork. Preschool has existed for thousands of years. It just used sticks instead of flashcards. And here is the fact that changes everything. For almost all of human history, a marriage had to solve practical problems first. Food, safety, labor, children, survival. Love might grow from that. Sometimes it arrived first, but one person was rarely expected to be everything at once. Today, we expect one partner to be a best friend, a co-parent, an emotional healer, a financial partner, and an adventure companion all at the same time. Bob realizes we are asking one person to do the work of an entire ancient village. No wonder modern relationships feel intense. Our hearts are ancient. Our expectations are brand new. So the next time you argue with someone you love or feel confused by modern dating, remember something. You are running Stone Age emotions inside a very complicated modern world. That is not weakness. That is just being human. Bob survived 10,000 years ago, but next time, he is going somewhere even stranger. Because in the next episode, Bob is about to discover what ancient people considered beautiful. And the answer is going to break his brain completely.